Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to this New Year's Eve early AM show. It's going to be a show about nothing, and I'm driving to the doctor's right now. And yeah, figured I'd kill some time. What's up, Big Bones? How are you? So yeah, I'm on the thruway right now. I'm actually headed to I'm getting an MRI done on my knee finally. Um, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but I'm finally, hopefully, gonna get some answers, and it's gonna got a lot riding on this. So it's like my future with a lot of things are depending on whatever they tell me what's wrong with my knee today, because I'm in the same position I was last year, same pain, same everything, just much worse. What's up, Don? How are you? Who else? Yeah, so that's where I'm headed. And I'll do that, go home, sleep, and then I think my wife made some sort of reservation somewhere because she didn't want me to cook and she didn't feel like cooking and she didn't want the mess in the house. And so we're going to go out to dinner. And I don't know, we might just hang home. Hello, Sweet Tea, how are you? Osada, what's up? Um, so normally my old neighbors would come over, my sister, my brother-in-law would come over, but uh, my sister said she might not be feeling well enough to do that, and my old neighbors are doing something else this year, so no big deal. um, yeah, so either way, if I could stay awake, I want to have some beverages with alcohol in them, and uh, yeah, and eat. So hope everybody's doing well. Really much going on the YouTube streets last night. Although it stinks here. Tommy, you out there listening? Come on. I'm stuck behind a tractor trailer and I'm getting past like I'm standing still. So bear with me. Bear with me, guys, because fuck's going on here? For Christ's sakes. All right. Buy that tractor trailer. We're in good shape. Don, if I can drop the link. But like I said, I'm driving. I don't know if you're interested in coming up or not. I sent the link to other guys too. Um, yeah, these past New Year's Eves, man, I haven't really been able to hang that much. Like I would love getting, I'd love getting, I would overindulge and drink, and then I'd make a whole bunch of food for all of us. But now, like the last couple of years, it's just like last year I was laid up. I really couldn't do a whole lot, anyways. I couldn't walk. Um, Hang on, Don. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. I had it. Son of a bitch. All right, this is for Don. So, so yeah, guys, if you want to hang out, I appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, I'm driving to the imaging center and hopefully get some answers. Um, Don, I don't know. Is it already the new year where you're at? Did you have your celebrations? Are you off of work? What's going down? I think Dindu said he was hanging with his people, his wife, daughter, and Mr. Enzo. Uh, a lot of you guys all know that, we have like a group text thing going, and Zindu sent a picture of himself, Enzo, and Vito in a picture, man, and it was a great, great picture. It's one that needs to be blown up and framed. I don't know if he'll show. If he did show it to you guys, I must have missed it. But if not, I mean, it's a great picture either way. What's up, Roadhog? Long time, man. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. And if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. Like I said, I'm driving, so I don't got that much further to go. Fluffy's catching up on lotion. You're absolutely right. Yeah, he's over. Yeah, he feels. Yo,
Hey, happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year. Is it New Year's over where you're at?
It's 9:30 New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Very good. Are you having alcoholic beverages?
No, I'm actually sitting in a park smoking a cigar. I had to leave the apartment.
How come?
We hired a holiday apartment, and you
Wait, say
can't
that
smoke
again?
in the complex. We hired a holiday apartment.
Oh, okay. So you're away and you can't smoke where you're staying. Is
That's
that
that's right.
okay? Gotcha. Where are you visiting? Like, is it like a resort or?
Beach. No, it's just the beach side, about 2 hours or so away from home.
Wow. Well, I'm jealous that you're at a beach and I'm in Buffalo, New York. And it's like damp and it rained again overnight and it's cold and whatever. So, um, yeah.
I'm
So good
about
for you.
20 minutes.
Enjoy yourself. The only closest thing I get to heat is if I went to the tanning bed in the plaza by my house. Even then,
I'm
if I went
about
over 5 minutes, I'd probably fucking burn.
I'm about 2 minutes away from the Pacific Ocean.
Oh wow, okay. Now, are there sharks near where you're at, Don?
Sharks, whales. It's a common this is a common place to see whales.
Oh really? So you're gonna stay out of the water, I assume, or
I might jump in for a swim.
wow. Well, be careful. Anyway,
Yeah. So how are you doing anyway? Besides your knee?
I'm doing all right. Like I said, I trying to figure out where the fuck I gotta turn right now. Um, like I said, I get good days and bad. You know what I mean? Like some days I don't really get that. It doesn't bother me, and then other days I want to chop off my leg. You know what I mean?
Do you reckon they did? Do you reckon they did more damage when they did the operation on you or not?
Well, Uh, so they drilled holes to re-stimulate new cartilage, and it didn't work. And
Oh, okay.
I'll know more after today, hopefully. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to get my uh, results. Steaks, what up? Um,
Hey,
but
Sticks.
they did clean up a lot of the scar tissue that was around it, but the scar tissue might have been helping me back then. You know what I mean? So that all
Yeah.
got chopped out. So, but whatever, it is what it is. I've read up on the mic. It's called microfracture surgery. That's what I had, and I've read up on it. And
Oh,
some
okay.
people, it's worked for, and some people didn't do a damn thing. Some people it took a year. It's been over a year for me, and said they had good results after that. Well, I think it's between my line of work and just what I do. It's just it never. I don't think it. I didn't benefit from it. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost
So what?
I'm almost at my place, but go ahead.
So what's your options now?
I don't know. I got to see what's wrong. If I might have, maybe a knee replacement. So,
Oh, okay.
I mean,
You know what? That's probably maybe a good thing in one way.
well, it is. I mean, they've just been hesitant because of my age. You know what I mean? Because they say that I need another one in
Yeah.
20. You know, but whatever. At
Uh,
this, I just want to start feeling better.
well,
But
look,
ask me,
mate. There's no
how are
point in
you?
going through the pain.
Pardon?
There's no point in going through all the pain.
Right. Yeah. I'm just prolonging the inevitable either way. So, like I said, I don't. At this point, I don't care. I just want to start feeling better. That's all. It's
Yeah.
just a fucking stupid nagging thing, and it's annoying, and it's holding me up. Like literally
Um,
holding up a lot of things I want to get accomplished.
it's affecting. Look, it's affects you physically, mentally, everything.
Everything. You're absolutely right. It's like doesn't give me any motivation to do things I would normally jump to do. Literally. What up, Yankees? All right. So yesterday I was listening in on that's why I was asking if Stiggs was here, because yesterday I was listening to a content creator and they mentioned Stiggs, and the person in the chat said, "Oh yeah, Tommy Stiggs was in the hospital, and some troll kept saying something about a rectal exam." So it's like one of those things, like where you get a line of people, right? And you make up one sentence. All right. You tell the first person, and by the time it gets to the end of the pack, it gets all misconstrued. Like it's nowhere near what it was originally said. So that's what's going on around this whole YouTube in our streets here. It
Siamese
was.
whispers.
I didn't say anything. You know what I mean? I was in the bushes there. I don't really comment in a lot of chats anymore. But yeah, I was really tempted to be like, listen, a troll came in and was suggesting that Tommy Stiggs gets a rectal exam. Nothing more, nothing less. It was just the same person that came in under 65 fucking accounts that we banned, that we blocked. That was fun, and that was it.
Oh,
So
that was classic. That was.
yeah. Oh, it was great. So I think the guy came in once and put a period, blocked him. We didn't recognize him, blocked him. It was
Well,
that.
this.
Stiggs is like, why are you blocking all these people? You should be sleeping. So
Yeah, shit.
yeah,
So you
but
finished up for the year now, have you?
say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Have you finished up for the year?
Yeah, yeah, I'm done. I mean, I'm off.
Cool.
I get off tonight, but I have to go in on New Year's Day. I have to go in at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Sucks. I'm sick. I'm sick of going in on holidays. I go in on Thanksgiving night. I go in on Christmas night. I go in on New Year's night, Easter night. I mean, just everything, all the time. You got
Well, I've
7
been.
subs from one troll. Very nice. Very nice.
I left on Christmas Day to come up here with the family, and we're here for 12 days.
That's great. Well, you work hard for it, so enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
The only time I get off.
Uh-oh. You
Time I
were
get off during the year, type father.
Yeah, you sound a little robotical right there. I don't know what happened, but
He's not too
you,
good.
yeah, you're better, a little better now. All right, what is this? What is this? What is that? Whoopi Goldberg and Bill Gates?
No, that's that girl, that libtard girl that was screaming
Oh, well, I'm
for
glad I'm,
whatever
I'm
reason.
glad you put me in the picture with them. Thank you.
Yep,
Much
yep.
appreciated.
What's up, Don? Happy New Year.
You too, Alsada.
New Year, no
Hey,
me
Alsada,
bullshit, as Tommy would say. What's that?
do you reckon Todd Father's knee got to do anything to do with the government's food labelling?
With the government's what?
Food labelling?
Food labeling?
Yeah.
Uh,
What? His knee?
Yes.
yeah.
How would the knee have anything to do with the government's food labeling? I don't get that.
He's breaking your
I,
balls, man.
I think you should get a woman's knee. When you
Oh,
go get a knee replacement, get a woman's knee put in instead.
they actually do
Yeah.
cadavers. They replace meniscus with cadaver meniscus. I was
Yeah,
reading
this
on.
is rough.
I was
Just
reading
take
on
that
that
and put it back
last
to
night.
front.
I didn't get what you said, Don. I kind of talked over you.
That's right. I just said just take that and put it back to front.
Yeah. Um. Sweet tea, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It is what it is. You know what
So
I
I
mean?
missed the conversation. What you're going for your MR? Is it
MRI.
MRE or MRI? MRI.
MRE is a content creator on YouTube. I, I
No,
don't think,
isn't it like a meal ration for the military? The MREs aren't those like those food things?
I don't know. I
That's
don't
what an
know.
MRE is.
Okay, well,
No, but
thanks for letting me know,
okay.
but that's not where I'm going. And why would you ask that question when you even know
No,
that I was fucking going there this morning for the last 2 days?
I know, but I'm just saying. So you're going right now, right? What? And
I'm in
you're
the
going to do
parking
the
lot.
MR. Okay, so you're getting ready to do the test now,
Correct.
and they're going to be able to tell you right then and there what the results are, or what?
Not right then and there, no. I might be able to get a report right then and there, and I could send it to one of my doctors that isn't the surgeon. And they could tell me right away what all that verbiage means. But I don't know. I don't think I'll know anything today. And I think even the people who do that, who run the machines, like they're not allowed to say anything anyway.
Yeah. You still running the brace?
No, I haven't done that in probably about a month because it was hurting worse. At first, I liked it. It seemed like it was doing its thing, and then I don't know. I don't know. Then I didn't like it no more. So I'll probably, if I
It
wind up
like it
having
was.
surgery, I'll probably have to wear it again. But
Yeah.
Did you guys see that little news report that the Gonzaga, I don't know if it's the football team or the basketball team, almost died in a plane crash?
no,
Yeah, they were, I think they were the plane that just landed, and they were about to come onto a runway where this other plane, the Delta plane, was taking off, and they had to yell on the air traffic control, "Stop, stop, stop," to the Gonzaga plane. It's
wow.
crazy. That's scary. I'm getting ready to fly for soon. Watching my daughter's flying today.
Have you ever listened? You can actually listen to like exchanges from air tower control or whatever to like pilots and shit. Like they get all mad at each other and like they you know I've heard that before.
Did you hear the story about the guy who stole the plane over here and took it upside down and ended up crashing it in the ground?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like he had like a death wish, that dude, didn't he?
Yeah, he just had mental problems, and it was pretty sad, man. If you listen to that, to the little radio
Well, yeah.
thing.
He said, he goes, yeah, I don't plan on coming back. I'm just gonna have a little fun first or something like that. Didn't he say it? Something along those lines.
Yeah, he goes. Well, he's like, "Hey, you think if I land this thing safely, you guys would give me a job, or they'd give me a job or something, first?" And then he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I think I'll do a loop and then call it a day." And
Is
then
that
it's
a
like,
private plane? Not a commercial plane.
no, it was a commercial plane, I believe, and that was the thing. It's like they could not believe that he was able to
Oh,
do a belly roll or whatever, not a belly roll, whatever, a loop with it or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Uh,
smashed in the ocean, right?
I think he just crashed straight into the ground. I think it was out like over Mercer Island or Bainbridge Island. I can't remember exactly where it
I
was
know who
at.
you're talking. I do know who you're talking about. What's up, SBK? What do you
Yeah.
need? SBK, you've been generous all over, but here, buddy, what's going on?
how
How did
the fuck did he steal a commercial plane?
I don't have memberships. Yeah, didn't he work for the airlines? He worked for the airlines.
He might have, yeah. I'll look it up real quick.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look it up. I'm pretty sure he worked for the airlines. Hey, Don, I've been meaning to ask you this. Was there a guy named Stephen Bullet Bailey or something like that? Or I don't know if I got the first name wrong.
For
Huh?
for what?
He was Australian. He was a daredevil.
Right?
Jim Bullet Bailey. You don't know who I'm talking about?
No, not really.
All right. Well, he's a famous Australian daredevil, and he would so he would hang on to the back of a drag racing car, and then they would drag him right down the track, and he'd make sparks all over the track. So then he upped his level by strapping himself under a plane, right? And they would take off, right? They would take off. He'd go flying with it, and then they would land with him, and he would spark all along the runway as they landed. Flying with it. So
I've never heard of him, never seen him, and I don't think that's probably true.
it is true. I saw it.
Is it?
So yes. So if you go online, it's like something Bullet Bailey. I think it's Jim or Steve Bullet Bailey. So he's in the air, ready to do this thing for a TV show, and the bracket that held him onto the plane broke, and he was only able to hold on because the plane was probably doing a couple 100 miles an hour or whatever, and he was holding on. And what happened was he couldn't his grip. He lost his grip, and he just went whoo, right down, done, dead, mort.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I've
Dumb.
seen it. I've seen the video. It's crazy.
yeah,
That would have been news here if that was the case.
It would have been what?
It would have been news.
Oh, it was. It happened a long
What's
time ago.
news? Did you look
It
that
happened
up?
like in the 80s. It was
Did
like
you
in the
look that up,
80s.
Estrada?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So the guy says that his name was Richard Russell. They called him Bebo, a Horizon Air ground service agent. In 2018, he stole a Horizon Air Bombardier Q400 aircraft from SeaTac Airport. He flew it for 75 minutes, performing aerobatic maneuvers over Puget Sound before he crashed into Ketron Island, a small, sparsely populated island in Washington. Sole person on the plane, and who did not survive the crash. They said there was no evidence of terrorism. In his communications with air traffic control, Russell mentioned personal struggles, giving insights into his mental state at the time.
First thing they blame is terrorism. Can you believe that?
And then there was that other guy too, the Barefoot Bandit. Do you guys know that story?
No.
Here, let me look that up real quick. That was a kid who he was stealing a whole bunch of planes from around here. And then he ended up in Florida or something like that. But they called him the Barefoot Bandit. He ended up going to jail. Hold on. There we go. Barefoot Bandit. Colton Harris Moore, a young man from Camano Island, Washington, who became infamous for a string of thefts, including stolen cars, boats, and planes. He earned the nickname and was reportedly barefoot during some of his crimes. Yeah, he was like a 17-year-old kid, and he was terrorizing all the rich people on Camano Island. He was stealing their planes and boats, and they could not catch him. And they didn't know who it was for a while, and it ended up being this little kid.
Now they probably sentenced him as an adult, though, right?
Let's see what his sentence was.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
Just so you guys know.
You love that. He was given 7 years and 3 months. He pleaded guilty to 33 charges, and he was ordered to pay $1.3 million in restitution.
Well, what's up, James? Happy New Year,
How
sir.
is he going to get that money?
Well, he wrote a book, I believe. He was released to a halfway house in 2016. So yeah, so it's been a while. I'm sure if you looked him up, he's probably doing just fine. Because I think he probably made millions off of his story.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? All these ex-criminals and rats and whatever else, and they're making a fucking fortune legally now.
It is a trip.
Yeah.
Isn't there a law there that says that criminals can't profit from something there? That all their money has to go to the victims or whatever?
I doubt it.
Same
maybe
law.
There is something to that. Don's right. There is something to that.
Yeah,
You made
the rat there, Gravano, got stung with it.
You're right.
Son of
And
Sam's Law, that's it.
okay.
what is it?
So yeah, son of Sam Law. He's right. So yeah, so but what Sammy does is he puts all the shit in his wife's name now or his kids' names or whatever, and that's what. Um oh man. I'm surprised you haven't heard of that, Don. I mean that I thought that
They're
would be
not
big.
together though. They're separated, aren't they?
I don't know and I can care less, but you might be right, but
Oh, what's that?
Sammy Gravano and his wife. I don't know if they're still together or not. No idea. Yeah, we've had that happen. We've had that happen before. Sweet Tea. James and Don, I think, have been on one of our panels together. I think even mine. It's that noise.
Must be
No,
Todd
they
Father.
divorced.
It's
They
not me.
divorced in '96. Are you talking about Deborah Scabetta?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they divorced in '96.
yeah, but I still think I think that's all horseshit. Because the production company that does his show or something's called like Deborah's Way or something. It's in like the credits or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whatever.
Or who cares?
Good luck to him.
Where's all the other guys at?
I don't know. Stiggs was in the chat. Thindu, I don't know. ALV, maybe sleeping in. I don't know. So I'd like to talk
Happy
to
New Year's,
Stiggs.
Dan.
I want to know what his new
Go
morning
train.
ritual is going to be. So
Hopefully, taking a lot of supplements, and we all need to just look at it and be like, this, because it's gonna, we're all, every one of us is getting older every day. I mean,
What was the end result with Stiggs? Was it an actual an attack or was it something? What was it?
I can't speak on that. I have no idea.
me either. I don't think it was a heart attack by any means or anything. I honestly don't know the end result. I was sleeping until 6 o'clock yesterday night. So Coltrane, what's up? I don't know, Coltrane. I got to put like an asterisk by your name now from that information you told us last time. But
So what's everyone going to be doing
So
today?
I was just gonna ask the same thing. Anybody got plans for New Year's Eve? I might go out and try to make some more money. I went out yesterday, but it was super slow. I thought it'd be a lot busier. I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing again today.
I'm gonna be
Hmm.
doing this, getting my test done, going home, going to sleep, waking up, and then I think my wife, like I said earlier, I think she made reservations for dinner, and then I don't know, probably just hang home, watch the
I'm
ball
just
drop.
hanging out to go see the fireworks at midnight.
Nice. I think the whales
Although
and sharks will be afraid of you, Don. I don't think they'd come near you.
do
I really don't think they would come
you know?
near you.
Do you know if you go near the whales, you actually can get prosecuted?
No, but what the fuck? If you go in for a swim, you can get a ticket for if there's a whale around. They replaced his toilet seat, so he needed a place
You
for the
think I'm
day.
going to go out and swim in the fucking deep?
I don't know, Don. You said you were going to go in the fucking ocean. You said you were going to go in there. I don't know. You know what, Don?
I'm not going to go 20, 30
Hey!
fucking kilometers out.
You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
All right, keep it up. Keep it up.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't go swimming out there either. Forget that.
I
Hell
could
no.
see Don like karate chopping a fucking whale.
Yeah. Karate chop
Well,
him,
there's so
alright?
many things that can hurt you in that water. It's not even funny.
I'll be running out on water, mate. I'll be fucking Jesus on water.
No, Don is not going whale fishing. The place where he's staying is on the Pacific Ocean, and he says it's a known place for sharks and whales.
You guys do know that the government's controlling some sharks.
Oh
do
my
have
God
control.
Almighty, Jesus Christ! You know something, Osada? I got a fucking bald spot. I got a fucking bald spot on my head for scratching it every time you say something like that. Holy
Well, I mean,
fucking moly!
it's
Oh
not.
my
I
God
mean,
Almighty! If I had a fucking dollar for every time you said the word government, I'd be a rich motherfucker right now.
well, let's just start with this. Is it a fact or not a fact that there's been a huge increase in shark attacks over the last few years in
Oh
places
no,
that it's
I
normally
agree
not
with
happening?
Asada.
Yeah. So
Okay,
like places
so
like
what are
off
they
the coast
doing?
of Texas.
Go,
What's that?
go nothing. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, I'm just saying, it's just, I mean, I don't want to get into it.
No, go
I'm just
ahead.
saying that there's just some stuff going on out there that, I'm not going in the water. That's all I'm saying. So you just
Yeah.
never know these days.
Yeah. So now they got antennas on sharks, and they say, "Oh, attack this little fucking kid on the beach. Hurry up."
Fuck, I'm choking on my fucking cigar.
Jaws
Well,
3. Jaws
the
3,
Navy,
starring
the
Jason
Navy's
Osada.
been,
Uh,
how long has the Navy been doing, how long has the
Oh,
Navy
shit.
been doing tests on like, orcas and stuff like that? Communication and sonar and all that. That's been going on for decades, probably over 100 years now.
how could you control a fucking whale? Like seriously, like were you gonna abduct it and fucking give it serum or something, or serum, whatever they fucking call it?
Have you ever seen SeaWorld videos? I mean, did you just say how can you control a whale?
Well, you're
Look
right.
what they can do with them.
You got me on that one. You're right. You're right.
Look what they can do with them. I mean, they can make those whales do anything. So to think that, of course, I'm just kidding about the government shark thing, but to
No,
think
you're
that they
not.
couldn't,
No, whoa. No, you're not.
No,
to think that
you're
they couldn't
serious.
do it.
Trust it.
No, I don't have any. I don't have any like evidence to back that up. What Tommy said, the shark attack spikes are linked to the. Hey, you never know. I mean, well, here. What about this? Is it possible that a shark is a drone? That it's not really a shark? That something that could eat you alive is not even really like a biological thing. It's just a computer. It's a droid.
Sharks.
Is that possible?
I don't know. I don't
Imagine
know.
that. Well, you know how they say like birds aren't real; they charge on wires. You ever heard that statement?
What?
So a lot of people think that. I mean, of course, there's real birds out there, but a lot of people say that the government drones are birds, and there's actually bumper stickers that say birds aren't real; they charge on wires. This is a huge thing down in Florida. When my daughter was living down, she was showing me bumper stickers.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah.
Never heard that statement before, huh?
No, never. In 44 years of my life, I've never heard that statement.
Somebody in the chat's heard that before. They've heard that birds aren't real; they charge.
I don't know.
wires.
I picked off a few birds in my day with my pump action fucking BB gun, and they weren't fucking drones, buddy.
Same here.
No, of course not. I mean, that's what I'm saying. 99% of all birds are real, of course. But to say that some of them aren't drones, that's just ridiculous. Of course they are. Have you ever seen, like those old videos where they show the crow flying and it's a, bird's eye view, and then there's the wicked lady at the castle looking looking through the crystal ball, that type of shit.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
Asada.
Yes.
So Tommy's fish, are Tommy's fish drones or actual fish?
You never know.
Look at this
You never know.
comment.
Get back to FD and C. Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, if you look any of this stuff up, there's a little bit to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the
So-
thing. It's like you find this shit that there's only little bits to. Like
You
you
got too
find.
much time on your hands. Too much
No,
time
no,
on your
no,
hands,
no,
Asada.
no. That's not true. It's not like I'm sitting here reading dictionaries about if birds are real or not. I'm just saying that something that's come. It's out there. Here, let me type it in Chat GPT and see if what they say. Let's see if they say I have too much time on me. Birds
You don't have to ask
aren't.
ChatGPT. You could fucking just ask anybody in the chat here.
See, here we go.
I'll,
All I put in Chat GP was birds aren't real. That's all I put. It says the phrase birds aren't real refers to a satirical conspiracy theory movement that humorously claims all birds are actually government surveillance drones. It's a parody of conspiracy theories aimed at highlighting their absurdity and the spread of misinformation in the digital age. So it's a whole thing. That's what I'm saying. They actually have bumper stickers, and it's a whole thing. So
See, I
it's not
heard
just
that. Go ahead. I heard that like Big Bone said they use dolphins for militaries around the world. I've heard that. That I've heard. But
Big
Have
Bones,
you
he
ever
needs a
seen
woman.
You want to see something? Have you ever seen the documentary called The Cove? You're gonna talk about dolphins for a second.
no, never.
So in Japan, they have this specific cove that they corral thousands of dolphins into, and then they slaughter them. They hit them with like manual harpoon, basically, like what do you call those, spears? And so all these dolphins are flopping around, and the whole cove turns red from the blood, and they kill because they eat the dolphins. You know what I mean? That's what they do. It's crazy. Watch the documentary. The cove.
Well, they
There's a
eat whales
dude.
too, don't they? There was a big thing
Uh,
off of the coast of Japan with whales too, right? Or I think.
Yeah, they love their seafood over there. Japan got busted because their SeaWorld version that they had over there with I can't remember which way it was, but it was I think it was the whales were performing and they served dolphin at their SeaWorld, but they were actually serving whale. They were actually serving what they were watching perform. And it was just some big fucking thing. They're just
It's kind of like
but
picking out your fucking lobster when you go into a seafood restaurant.
I promise you, if you watch that documentary, The Cove, it'll just make you sick to your stomach.
So,
It's
Asada,
crazy what goes on. Yeah,
is Flipper real, or is that a government conspiracy?
That's a
I
great
have
question.
no idea. I
That's
have
a
no idea.
great question. Flipper's a fucking
Well,
farce, isn't it?
okay, well, here's the thing, and we already proved this to be a fact, that the CIA is involved in making all kinds of movies, like Top Gun and Iron Man and all the Marvel movies. Red Dawn, there's a whole propaganda section at the Pentagon for Hollywood. And we already proved that. You can look that up. So to say was Flipper real or not, who knows? I mean, who fucking knows? Was it, to influence they do all kinds of stuff. The job of the government, if you look at the word governmental, to
I know.
govern is to control, mental is the mind. So that's just to control the mind. That's their job, is to shift public opinion. Their job is to control what we think about. That's really what all their job is to do.
So what the fuck is next? Is like Lassie gonna
So
be
the
like not
Bourne,
real now?
the
Hang on,
Bourne
Dom.
movies were real.
Say that again. What'd you say, Top
No,
Father?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk yet. Don, are you done?
Something's wrong with his mic.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. No, the next thing you're gonna tell me, like Lassie was like not real, and who else? Like
I didn't. This is Don
hang
just
on,
talking stupid shit.
like fucking
I never said any of
Secretariat.
that stuff. I never said any of that stuff wasn't real. I never said not one of that shit was. What you guys fucking talking about?
I'm kidding.
That's
I'm just. You're getting
But
all.
I just
Asada, is the
no, I'm not, because I'm proving
is the
myself right.
Bourne dead?
Everything I say has some validity to it.
I know. I'm just giving you a
Okay.
hard time. Shut up, Don. For Christ's sakes, let me
I mean,
finish what I'm saying.
If we look at
The-
you know the general opinion of the population, like most people believe that, you know, I mean, the stuff that people believe is ridiculous. But then you ask them to simply, like, for example, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Who lives there? A lot of people don't know that address. That's the address to the White House. But
Yeah,
everybody knows who lives in the pineapple under the sea,
that's true.
because we're just ignorant as a civilization. You know what I mean? So when people hear these things, they're like, "Oh my God, that can't be real." But the things that they believe are just ridiculous, in my
I
opinion.
again, I'm just breaking your balls. All right, just I have to do
No,
it.
I know. I'm just
That's
giving
what
you a different
I
perspective.
do. That's what I do,
I
and
know.
you guys do give it back. So I'm sure I'll be paying for this some way.
I'm just giving you guys just a different perspective on life, you know, because I think that the reason why we've gotten to the point that where we're at in life, you know, like where our country's at, where the world is at, why we're letting all these other people take over, is because we're so ignorant, and that we've just got so comfortable believing bullshit. And then when people question, you know, the bullshit, we're just labeled as like crazy people. But it takes people like me to just kind of like poke and prod. And of course, most of the stuff I'm saying is
okay, one
fucking just
question is,
jokes. But you know, it gets you to
Sado.
just think a little bit outside the box. That's my point. Go ahead, Don. No, Sweet Tea, I do get it. I'm just, you know, you know, that's just me just explaining. I don't want people to think that I'm just completely fucking batshit crazy. I am. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I
But
don't know
there's
what you were
a
just
message
saying, but
to my
like,
man.
who lives in a pineapple under the sea? By
So
the
the
way,
Bourne Identity.
You know who lives in the pineapple under the sea. Everybody knows who lives in the pineapple under the sea. But
who?
nobody knows who lives at. You know who lives under the pine. Don't, come on. Don't play that
Who?
game.
Who? I sound like a fucking owl. Who?
I don't know.
Don, tell him.
I
You
got no
want to hear?
fucking idea what you're rambling on about.
Oh my gosh! Everybody knows. Come on, you guys.
Can somebody tell me?
ALV, good morning.
Can someone tell me who
SpongeBob.
lives in a what?
SpongeBob. You didn't know that for real? You didn't know that?
I knew it. I just needed you to say it.
Oh my god! You know, there's actually a conspiracy theory
Holy fuck! Go
about
ahead.
SpongeBob. About SpongeBob, the cartoon SpongeBob is about. Do you know the story about the Bikini Atoll and what
No.
they did to those people? So that's where they did the nuclear detonations. That was one of the places where they did. And so they moved everybody. You know, they kicked it. They brought them over here basically. They said, you guys have to get off the island because we're about to blow shit up. And it caused all kinds of stuff. It fucked everything up in the ocean, you know. And so that's SpongeBob is the story of the Bikini Atoll and the nuclear effects in the ocean. So there's a whole documentary. Since you guys don't know, you never heard. Obviously, you never heard about that one. So never mind. Yep.
Anthony, hello. Anthony, I need you to come on the show for 20 seconds.
We're gonna end 2024 with all the conspiracy theories, and then we're gonna leave it there.
I
And you
need
know what? We'll start 2025 just believing. We'll just all watch CNN. How about that? Let's just all watch CNN and The View, and that's where we'll get all our information.
Where you going, Big Bones? What happened? I'm not leaving yet. What's going on? So anyway, Anthony, I need you to come on board onto the panel for about 20 seconds to do a disclaimer for me because we've tapped into some weird shit again. So
I'm just messing with you guys.
this show is for entertainment and
You guys do know that I run a chocolate business, right? And that's what I do full time. I've been doing it for 4 years. Like, I don't have time to sit around on the internet looking at this shit. All of the stuff that I'm telling you is old news from like fucking 15, 20 years ago that I learned. I'm just regurgitating it over and over for the last 15, 20 years. It's nothing new. This is all old shit. Anyway,
Yeah, what happened to Big Bones? I don't know if that was an abrupt leave or if he's just saying goodbye. I don't know, man. What happened? Where you
I
at, Big
scared him
Bones?
off.
Yeah, I don't know if you scared him off or not. Jesus. Whew. Well,
So
Happy New Year,
how
Big.
much time? How
Huh?
much more time till your MRI?
I have
What
to
time does the
be.
thing?
I have 13 minutes, so I got about 10 minutes of more that I could do the show. Then Then I'll go inside.
Do you know who owns those MRI machines?
Oh my God.
You want to go down that road? I'm just.
The Born
No.
Identity
Wait,
owns
wait,
those
wait, wait, wait,
MRI
wait.
machines.
It's true though. What's
Honestly,
that?
I don't want to know who owns the fucking MRI. I just want to know what the fuck is wrong with my knee. I don't care who owns the machines. All right? That's all. That's all. Don't tell me. I don't want to fucking know.
Don't burst his
Well,
bubble.
a lot of those machines were owned by companies like GE, but I don't even think GE is around anymore, are they? Remember that company, General Electric?
Yeah,
We
they're
bring good
No,
around.
he's
things to
still
life.
around.
Still around.
There.
He's
Yeah, I
still
think they make
around.
refrigerators and fucking ovens and shit like that. Still washer dryers.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why
The government bought
there's
him
just
out.
so much. Well, the thing is that if you think about the cure for cancer, there's already a cure, but there's no money in the cure. The money is in
Right.
the
Of
prevention
course.
and the treatment,
That I
right?
believe. Yeah.
So if
Okay.
you go into, like if you go into a cancer treatment center and you just look from the perspective of who owns all of the equipment and who's making all the money here, like chemo is a financially incentive treatment there's people that make money off that shit.
So you want to know something funny? So
Hmm.
I mean, regardless, they're making money off of like I have a termic. I'm sorry, uh, atopic dermatitis. So I have eczema. So that's the technical word for it, and I have to take a biologic called Dupixent. So that what the fuck? What are you laughing at? What's so funny?
Don't get him involved going with Procter and Gamble.
Oh God, yeah. So anyway, I have to take that or else I get real bad breakouts all over my hands, my shoulder, on the back of my leg. Like it's bad, like real bad. And that didn't start happening to me until I was like 38. I'm 44 now. And originally they wanted to give me a chemo pill. And that it would take like 3 months for it to work. So I'd have to suffer for like 3 months for this medicine to work. And I wouldn't be able to drink anymore. Not that that's, not it's not why I didn't do it, but I didn't want to take fucking a chemo pill. Fuck that. So
Yeah, good man.
yeah, so it was crazy that and you could tell the lady, was like uncomfortable pitching it to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's fucking weird shit out there, man. But no, I used to work at McKesson, and that's the world's largest pharmaceutical distributor. You know what I'm saying? And I seen what went out every single day in that place. Narcotics, fucking OTC stuff, RX, chemo, everything. Everything I've seen. I was trained and approved in every department, including the DEA one. So would it be enough to make you bald? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But I didn't want that. So now I give myself a shot every 2 weeks. So, and it works. It absolutely works. The only thing that touched it before that was fucking steroids. And you're not supposed to do
And
that. I get a shot in my
I think
butt every fucking time it happened. What?
you can only take 2 or 3 steroids a year or something, can't you?
Yeah, you're not supposed. It's pretty bad for your liver. Yeah. So like I said, I was getting it done like 3 times a year until I decided to do Dupixent or whatever. So no, I'm all good. Just me. I do the Dupixent. I haven't had any side effects or anything like that. You know what I mean? So it works. It's crazy. All these people are showing up for work in the building now, and I've been here since 6. So
Someone let off fireworks here, and a guy's walking around with a torch trying to find him.
oh yeah,
Not a
damn
happy neighbor.
sons of bitches. Get some cream for Stigs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
What
not a
happened,
fan of the
Osada?
fireworks either.
You went quiet, Osada. Everything all right?
I just started talking. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of the fireworks. I was just going to say I could trade my chocolate and stuff for fireworks because I know a lot of the natives they're selling right now for New Year's.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not a fan. I could care less about the fireworks.
I don't mind going to watch them, but I don't mess with them no more. I got that phase out of me a long time ago. Like the big
Exactly.
thing around it's always been illegal in New York, and so we would drive down, make a day out of it, drive down to fucking Pennsylvania, and buy a whole bunch of fireworks and bring them back and drive the speed limit, hoping we didn't pull over, because then you get in some big trouble then. But I know guys that still do it. I mean, they drive. I mean, you go right over the Pennsylvania border. It's like an hour and a half away from us, or whatever. Not even. And you could buy. They got stores. You can buy whatever you want.
Mm.
I'll show you guys something real quick. Since they're talking about edibles, I'm sending myself a little care package for my trip.
Oh, that's right.
It's
It's your thing.
a 200 milligram cereal bar.
When are you flying out?
Then on the 18th,
When?
I got this guy right here on the 18th.
Oh, okay.
This is a 500 milligram, and I know the people. I know this lady that makes this stuff. It's not. This isn't store bought stuff. This is like super high quality. So it's two caramels, and they're each 250 milligrams. Because if you buy something at the store here, the most you can get in one piece is 10 milligrams. So one of these is 250 milligrams. So you can imagine. And then I got these guys. These are pixie sticks, and they are 150 milligrams each. I got 4 or 5 of those in there. I got a chocolate bar, and each one of these is 100 milligrams. So this is a 1,500 milligram
What are
chocolate
you
bar.
staying there for a fucking year? Jesus.
No, I'm bringing gifts with me, and I had to bring some needles for my HGH. And then in here, I don't want to tell you what's in the coffee. Make it secret. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and plenty of weed. And I still need to go to the weed store. I'm actually going to go today because they got 40% off. Because it's New Year's Eve.
Already then.
And I'm going to send that out myself.
Sweet tea. It actually started at my old job, the one I was just talking about. And that was this, it was a warehouse, and it was very, very dry and dusty, and it was climate controlled in there. So yeah, that might have had something to do with it. I don't know, but the dermatologist said that that could also be something that was lying dormant in your body and it just decided to finally come out. So who knows? But I definitely need it, because if I go more than 2 weeks without giving myself a shot, you could literally start feeling it under your skin again. It's bad. And any like topical, even steroid cream or whatever won't touch it. Won't do anything. It'll make it worse. I don't wish that on nobody. That kind of eczema, man, it's bad. And like, same like people with psoriasis and shit like that. That's no good. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm in a cooler all night long, so I don't know. I don't know if that has any bearing on it. But I'm in layers, so yeah, probably can't be, but can't probably, it's probably not doing me any good wearing layers every single day. You know what I mean? Oh, here he
You know
is.
what? There he is.
Nobody
All right.
comes
Saved by
in
the
right
You
when
bell.
I'm
ready?
about to end the
You
fucking
ready?
show like ALV. Go ahead.
You ready?
I'm ready.
The preceding content is a parody created for entertainment purposes only. It is a fictional representation and should not be taken as factual. This work is in no way affiliated with or endorsed by or representative of the original source material or its creators. Any similarity to real-life events, people, or organizations are coincidental and not intended to be taken as literal interpretations. This parody is not meant to defame or infringe upon the rights and reputation of any persons living, deceased, or entities involved with the original work.
Well done. Yes.
Yes, that's totally necessary anytime I'm around too. I need that told.
Thank you everybody for being quiet. I'm gonna have to clip that, and that'll be my intro to my fucking show. That was
Love it.
perfect, ALV. You didn't even fucking stutter.
Oh man, that was brutal.
What's going on, ALV?
Perfect. Everybody give the ALV
I
a
have a-
round of applause.
Todd, do you know what MRI stands for?
My relaxed imaging.
You got imaging right. Magnetic. I didn't know either. Magnetic. I don't even know how to say that word. Resonance. RESONANCE.
Resonance.
Resonance. Yeah, resonance. Magnetic resonance imaging.
Yeah, I wouldn't
What's the
know that.
resonance? What the hell is a resonance?
It's like radiation. Like it's
No, there's no radiation. It says the advantages to MRI, non-invasive, no surgery or radiation is involved.
all right, beautiful.
Yeah.
So is it bad or good?
It won't hurt you to go in the machine.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's good. It says because it says MRI is an invaluable tool in modern medicine, providing a safe and detailed way to examine the internal structures of the body.
What's up, DARPA? I don't think I said hi to you earlier. I'm sorry. How are you, DARPA? Hope all's well. Yeah, they asked me probably 45 questions on the questionnaire before they took me into this. The lady asked me over the phone when I called to make the appointment, and then I had to do it all over online. Same exact questions. You got fragments? Did you ever did you ever have a pacemaker? Did you have this? Did you have that? Blah, 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 so.
Yeah, well, everybody's looking to protect their ass,
I get it.
What happened to McHugh? He just dropped.
I don't know. Maybe he was hunting the guy blowing off fireworks too. I don't know.
Did you guys hear about Did you hear about the? I think it was in Oregon. The two guys that were hunting Sasquatch.
No.
And were killed.
They were hunting what?
The Bigfoot.
What were they killed by?
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, they're hunting Sasquatch. Is that what you said?
Yeah. And they were killed
by Sasquatch.
And my name is Alex.
What's up, I'm Aiden.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Dylan.
And together we are
fucking quiz.
Sorry.
Here it goes. It says it says 2 men from Portland, Oregon, 59-year-old and a 37-year-old, tragically lost their lives after embarking on a search for Bigfoot in Washington State's Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. They set out on Christmas Eve to explore the forest, known for its dense woods. When they failed to return, a family member reported them missing on Christmas Day. 60 volunteers, including dogs, the U.S. Coast Guard. After 3 days, freezing temperatures, snow, rain, the bodies were discovered in a heavily wooded area. Determined that both deaths resulted from exposure, citing the harsh weather and the men's lack of preparedness for such conditions.
There you go.
So this just happened, a couple days ago.
Wow.
Looking for Bigfoot on Christmas Eve. So.
Wow.
You never know with people. I don't get it. Like, was it because of the drones and they just got? I don't know. You guys think I'm crazy? I would never do nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like that is crazy. That's what happened. I don't know. I don't know what to say to them. What made them think that they were going to find Bigfoot?
I got nothing, but I have much better things to do than going into some fucking woods looking for Sasquatch. I don't know about you, Anthony, but I'm good. I'm good.
Well, actually, Joe Rogan did a show when he had this show. Joe Rogan Questions Everything. Him and Ari Shaffir and Duncan Trussell, and I think a couple other people came here to Washington State, and they went up to Greenwater and talked to people and talked to like the Sasquatch Hunting Society. And they determined that everybody involved in that is just nuts and crazy, which is probably true.
Yeah.
But they actually came looking for him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don, Don, I gotta end the show, man. So I'm not gonna redrop the link right now. So yeah, guys, I gotta go because I'm supposed to be in there by like 6:45. So
Are
Well,
you
good
at the
luck with
place?
everything.
yeah, I'm at the place. Yeah, I went straight
Okay.
from work to here. So now I got to
Alright.
hear that loud ass machine. They give you headphones and ask you what kind of music you like to listen to or whatever.
Is this an
And,
open MRI?
yeah, they like, my leg will be under the tube or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not going all the way in the damn thing.
Oh, that's not bad at all. All right,
Yeah.
just your leg.
But it's still really loud though. Like if you didn't have
Yeah.
those damn headphones, you want to, snap.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so that's it. Every time I'm about to log off the show is when all these people come in the chat. Not that there's a ton, but more than there was before. But yeah, guys, that's it. So I'm gonna end it. I'm going in. I'm getting this done.
Sweet tea, yes, I
Gotta
yeah,
figure this
believe
all
me,
out.
like a sore thumb. All right, well, good luck, Todd Father.
Have a good. Yeah,
All
good
right.
luck.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for the disclaimer, ALV. That was perfect. I really think if I start playing that, I think people are gonna take that and use it for their own show. So, but all right, gentlemen.
All right, gentlemen.
Talk to you later.
I'm sure I'll talk to you guys later. So if not, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And
Yep,
thanks
Happy New Year.
for joining.
All right.
Go Trump.
Bye-bye.
See ya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I am going in to get my MRI, and hopefully I'll get some answers in the next day or two or week or whatever. But I'm wishing you guys all a happy and safe New Year. Hopefully you're hanging out with some of your loved ones, your family, your friends. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Call Uber if you need money or whatever to call an Uber. Hit one of us up. We will help. Yeah, it's the last thing. There's no reason to get in a car and drive anymore, guys. So please have a good night. Oh, Mom, I didn't know you're listening. Hello, I'll call you later. So guys, everybody be good. And I am saying so long for the year 2024. And this is what I'm going to say to year 2024.